Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Rebecca. I'm the founder of Vibrant Rebel, where I focus on mindset and these small steps that we need to take every day to create the healthy body that we want. And we always have to keep in mind that this is a lifetime commitment. This isn't a one and done. Once I get here, once I reach the destiny, once I do this, everything will be fine. Once I get the body that I want, then I can start living and creating the life that I want. Well, let me just tell you, that living and that creating starts right now. Let me ask you, aren't you kind of tired of other people dictating how you should feel, what you should think, what you should look like, what size you should be, how you should be accepted and how you will be accepted if you're a certain size? If you are a size 4, or if you are a size 6, or even a size 10, that was always my goal for years. If you are a certain size, then you've made it. Then you will be loved. Aren't we kind of tired of allowing people to define and set the tone for how we should be living? I want something different for you for 2025. And you can start in January by defining what it is that you want for not just January 2025, but February, March, April, go through the rest of the year and take it into the next year and beyond, because why not? You deserve this for yourself. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve so much more than what you are allowing yourself to have. If only, sometimes I think, if only I could get some people to see and to feel what it is that's just on the other side of what feels like ascending a mountain, of ascending this long journey. Of course, we always think that there's a destination because that's what we're taught. We're taught that, well, you climb a mountain and you get to the summits and then you reach the top. And then what happens? You're looking down and you take in the view, hopefully, and you're thinking, oh, this is beautiful, but where do I go from here? Well, if you're on top of the mountain, you would descend the mountain and go back and continue on to a different part of the journey. Creating a healthy body is no different really than that. It is a continuum. It's ongoing. There is, well, you could consider it stopping and starting, but it really is a continuum. It really is just this continuous journey, just like if you were ascending a mountain and you were exploring, reaching all of the summits. You might think, oh, but isn't it disappointing? Because where do you go once you reach the top? Because you've reached the top and you can't go any further. Oh, but there's always adventures. Aren't there always more adventures to be had once you reach the top? Meaning, that was just one leg of the journey. That was one leg of what we consider to be the destination at that moment, that one point in time. That's what I want you to see for 2025 and beyond, is what do you want to create? We are creators, you know. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever thought that everything that ended with the creation began with a thought? Just a simple thought. A thought of, I wanted something more, I want something different, I want to feel better, I want a bigger house, I want a different city. Everything started with a simple thought. And with that simple thought, we take into it what we want to create, and we begin to craft and mold and think about, what is it do we really want, with a goal that might feel so intangible right now. But if we can just get to the place where we can visualize the goal and we can start to feel into pieces of it and we can create habits around it. I'm specifically talking about creating a healthy body. When we can begin to visualize and implement and take small steps around what it is that we want, then wow, the benefits that we reap, the benefits that come with that are just so amazing. Here's one way that you can start. I want you to start with a visualization. I want you to start visualizing Starting with your day, I want you to see how you will move throughout that day. I want you to see you in this healthy body that you're creating. I want you to see yourself setting up habits that breed success for the rest of the day, for the week, for the month, for the entire year, and for the years after that. I remember years ago seeing a video by a gentleman. I think his channel was Elevate. I can't exactly recall. But he talked a lot about law of attraction. He talked about visualization and how all of these played like a key role in the creation of the healthy body that we are actually desiring. And I remember him saying that he had been overweight for many, many, many years and was bullied, was made fun of, and it had been a part of his identity. And as it comes for a lot of us. And I remember that he said that he saw himself in the mirror as the thin, I think his name was Ben, actually, it's coming to me, as the thin Ben that he was desiring to be. And that he kept working with that and then went on to lose the weight that he had lost and managed to keep it off for years. And I remember thinking in 2016, I think this is when I had seen this video. And as I continued to work towards the body that I desired, and I thought to myself, how did he do that? Because I had been overweight for so long that I literally couldn't get past the image that I saw in the morning and the afternoon and the evening and the different clothes that I put on, whether it was pants, skirts, whatever, shorts, it didn't really matter. I couldn't get past and see the beauty of everything that I saw that I should have been seeing in the mirror. And I remember thinking, if I could just get myself to visualize the person that I wanted to see in the mirror. It was the only definition that I had at the time was I wanted to see this fit, thinner person, thinner, not 105 pounds, thinner person in the mirror. And I couldn't get past what I would observe in the mirror. And it is a real phenomenon, you know, as you go on and as you are losing weight, and even though, you know, there was a time when I had lost 53 pounds and I was feeling great. And it's so interesting because you can celebrate in those moments of, I lost this weight and I feel amazing. And, you know, it signifies a whole lot of things in, you know, in the body and your energy field and all of that. But I remember going into a restaurant one day and I walked in and I saw this mirror and I thought to myself, who was that? Is that me? Because she looks amazing. Is that me? And then I thought, the second thought, which was not my own, apparently, not from the higher self, was, yeah, that mirror is lying to you. But you should take it home, because if it's going to lie to you every day and tell you that you look amazing, then take that mirror home so that you can look at it every day and just, you know, bask in that. You know, if I had stayed in the positive side of that, it would have been really interesting to step into that image of myself and become more accepting of myself as time went on. But when you've developed this image of an identity of, I've always been overweight, I am overweight, and hopefully this isn't just a temporary thing that I'm going through where I'm losing this weight. And because, and if you're like me and you've lost weight and regained it multiple times, maybe underneath some of it all is you're thinking, well, I don't really know, like, when is this gonna, like, lucky streak gonna break, you know, because I really want to make sure that I'm embracing this lifestyle. And I hadn't really thought of it as a lifestyle and hadn't fully embraced that then. But I would say that as time went on, it would take me a few years before I could finally look in the mirror and begin to love what I saw. Because not loving what I was seeing was not getting the ball further down the road. Not loving and embracing my body for everything that it does for me was not advancing the ball. It was not getting closer to my goals. It was keeping me where I was, and it was keeping me apart from the better feeling energies that I actually wanted to live. So for 2025, thinking in January of 2025, you have to start somewhere, and you could start now. It's never too late. Doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what the circumstance is. You could still start right here. You could still start, and you could say, okay, well, if I'm going to imagine that I feel better, I'm going to start imagining me moving through my day in this body, and I'm going to try to separate myself from feelings of, I'm going to set aside, let's just use that term, I'm going to set aside feelings of not enoughness, feelings maybe of pain that I don't feel, feelings of lack of energy. I'm going to envision and I'm going to visualize exactly what I want to see, exactly what I want to feel. For me, it works better when I close my eyes. Didn't work so well when I was looking at myself in the mirror for, 10 years ago. But over time, what I can say is that it helped me so much more to visualize and to step into the energy that I wanted to every single day, and to relish in everything that I was feeling, giving thanks in advance, being in gratitude in advance, and just loving each leg of the journey. Now that is also something that might feel a little challenging for some people. It's going, well, I don't really understand. How am I going to love every leg of the journey when the scale is not moving? Okay, well, the scale doesn't reveal everything. So if the scale is not revealing everything that you want in the moment, then don't get on the scale for a while. I'm not saying totally ignore what you're seeing on the scale, but I am saying totally ignore what you see on the scale. Don't get attached to the number. Get attached to the feeling. What do you want to feel? What do you want to feel today, this afternoon, tomorrow, the day after that, the week after that, the month? And what are you doing that is going to ensure that you feel that way? You're going to feel great every day? No, of course not. But when you focus on how you want to feel every day, when you visualize yourself going through the day with the energy, with the chutzpah, with the chispa, with the energy, with the habits that are supporting the body that you want, trust me, the body will get on board. The brain, you got to train the brain, you got to train the body, and it will fall in step with the instructions that you give every day. This is creating with attention. So I ask you again, what do you want to intentionally create in terms of a healthy body and a beautiful journey as you run towards your goal of a healthy weight? Let me just tell you that I am here for you. You've got this. Because, if I can do it, I know you can do it. If I can do it, I feel like anybody can do it. I want to inspire hope within you today. I want to do more than inspire hope. I want to inspire the energetic feeling, the belief that you can do this. If no one has ever told you before that you can do this, let me be the first to tell you, you've so got this. You've got this. I believe in you. All right, that's my message for you today. I do hope you have an amazing day. We'll talk soon.